Hello and welcome to Mindset Mastery. I'm going to be talking today about making profound shifts in your personal and work life with your mind, with your thoughts, with your beliefs. We're going to go through all of it today. And this is a short presentation. Some of you may want more information. And so I will share at the end how to get more information on this topic in case it really resonates with you. And if today is enough, then that's great. No worries. So I want to talk about mindset. And I'm so glad you're here with me today because this is a powerful topic and you can really make huge changes to your life experience, your personal life, your work, and your success through mindset. And I'll tell you in the presentation why I know that. So I'm super excited. I'd like for you to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil because I'm going to share some things that you may want to write down. Feel free to take screenshots. I appreciate that. And in case there's anything you'd like to look up later or ask me about. So there are wise people, and there always have been wise people in our world who really appreciate the value and the power of mindset. Love these quotes today from Oprah Winfrey and Wayne Dyer. Oprah says, be thankful for what you have. That's a mindset, being thankful, being grateful. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough. And that's the power of mindset. Just really managing our thoughts, thinking through our beliefs. Wayne Dyer says you can create your thoughts create your intentions, and your intentions create your reality. Do you want to create your reality? I do. I want to create my own life. I want to be the architect of my life. I want to design the life of my dreams. Do you? You can do that through your mindset. And I'm going to talk about how. A couple more quotes from Joe Dispenza and Louise Hay. How you think, how you act, and how you feel is called your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. Whew! It was so powerful to me when I first read it, and it still is today. When you change your personality, which is how you think, how you act, and how you feel, you change your personal reality. That is amazing. And it speaks to the power of mindset. Louise Hay, who I adore and have studied for most of my life, every thought we think is creating our future. So if that's true, what future are you creating? In other words, what thoughts are you thinking? Because that's going to be the life you live. So do you want to upgrade your life? Is there any aspect of your life that you would look for an upgrade in? Would you like to feel better about your life? Maybe you want to feel better about your work or your career, your profession. Maybe you want to feel better about relationships or your health. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Maybe you want to enjoy a hobby more so that you're more energized and fulfilled in your private time. Maybe you want to beautify your home. Is there any aspect of your life that you'd really like to move the needle on and get an upgrade? We can do that in great part, by managing our mindset to create the life of our dreams. So I'm just curious, are you ready for an upgrade in any aspect of your life? Health, social, work, relationships, anything. Is there something you would like to get an upgrade for? And if so, please type ready in the chat box. I'd love to hear from you. Are you ready? Or if you don't want to type ready, go ahead. If you're on your phone, give me a thumbs up. If you are ready for an upgrade in any aspect of your life, go ahead and give me a yes, a thumbs up. I'm ready. And let's talk about how to move forward. We are going to talk about how you got where you are, because it's not a mystery. We know how you got where you are. 3 secrets to your most powerful year. Do you want the next 12 months to be powerful? There are 3 secrets that will get you started and on the way to making those shifts in your life. So I'm going to share those with you today and why the world needs you to have a powerful mindset now. The world, now, you. Those things need to come together in a meaningful way right now. And the world is desperate for you to have a powerful mindset right now. And I'm going to talk about why. And then I do have a special offer for people who want more information. I'll tell you how to get more information. And first, let's talk about how you got here. Before we get into the secrets, did you know that you have at least 70,000 thoughts per day? And this is where you may want to get a screenshot. I looked at some articles that say 60,000, 70,000, but the bottom line is based on research from people who look at this stuff for a living. We have a lot of thoughts every day. You have a lot of thoughts every day. And that our thoughts come from our subconscious minds. Our beliefs are in our subconscious minds, and our beliefs are formed by the age of 7. So at 7, maybe you were in the second grade, first or second grade. And so you've been carrying around beliefs since you were 7. And where did those beliefs come from? Well, they came from your parents, friends, teachers, siblings, the friends you had when you were 5, 6, 7 years old, what you watch on TV, and from the media. When we are up until the time you're 7 years old, your brain is just like a sponge. And again, you can go back to those research articles to read more about this if you like. But we don't have a discerning um, aspect or quality or talent in our brain yet. So we don't discern, we don't have that function. It isn't really developed. So for our own safety and well-being, up until we're 7 years old, we just absorb information without question, without question. So when your parent tells you don't jump out the window or don't put your hand on a hot element on the stove, you take it as gospel. You take it as truth. You don't discern, is this true for me? Is this not true for me? Is the stove on? Is it off? Has it been off for a long time? Is it cool? You don't discern that. It's just don't touch. You just get the message and accept that as truth and absorb that as a belief, which then structures your thoughts going forward in your life. Don't cross the street without looking both ways. That gets, as you get that information, that guidance, that teaching, you assume that is, you just make an assumption and absorb it like a sponge into your belief system. Don't talk to strangers. They're scary. They can be bad. So this is another thing you may have been taught by the media, by a teacher, by siblings, by friends, by parents, that you absorbed when you were a child. But is everything that you absorbed working for you now? Are the beliefs that you absorbed without critical thinking capacity at that point, are they working for you now? Are your thoughts mostly positive or negative? I have a quiz that asks you to rate yourself on positive thoughts and negative thoughts, and I can point that to you in. I'm pointing it to you in the chat box. There's a link there. Do your thoughts encourage or discourage you, particularly as it relates to your goals? As your thoughts relate to your goals, do your thoughts support or undermine your goals? Do you have thoughts in your head of, oh, I could never do that, or I'm never this, or I'm never that enough? And how does this impact your ability to live the life that you want to live? If you I have a tip for you. If you have thoughts or feelings of exhaustion, frustration, feeling overwhelmed, feeling fearful, feeling underutilized, feeling or believing that you're not using your talents as thoroughly as you could in your personal life and in your work. If you're having these feelings, I want you to pay attention to them. You know that from if you've read my book, Feminine Emergence, Amazon.com bestseller, and I've got the link in the chat for you. You know that feelings are part of our guidance system. They're part of our innate protective guidance system. And if you're feeling these feelings, I want you to pay attention to them and just reflect on that a little bit. Because if you're feeling these feelings, which are very powerful and great for guidance, this tells me that your thoughts are not your thoughts, that your thoughts are not the ones you've decided to think and consciously aligned with beliefs that are true for you now. If you're feeling these negative feelings of frustration and overwhelm and fatigue and everything, then that tells us that you are living a life that is designed by thoughts that are not yours. Your thoughts are not your thoughts. So whose thoughts are they? They're in your head all the time. And where did they come from? Well, they came from parents and teachers and friends and siblings and TV shows and other aspects of the media. And we've been absorbing them consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously since we were born. And now is the time, my friend, to think about your beliefs and your thoughts and start asking yourself, is this truly what I believe? And is this working for me? Are these thoughts and beliefs working for me? A few moments ago, you thought about some aspect of your life you may want to get an upgrade on. As I say often, move the needle. What do you want to move the needle on? Maybe you want to um, have more peace in your life, more health. You want to travel more. Think about what is in your heart and what is it that you desire? What is it that you want? What is it that you crave? What do you really want to make a shift on? Maybe you want more love in your life, more passion. Maybe you want a relationship. Maybe you want more health and a sense of well being and just wellness. Maybe you want more abundance in your life, more money, or some other aspect of abundance. Could be more love, more creativity, more friendships, more of a social circle in your life. Well, I'm telling you, achieving goals is in very large part about mindset. I'm going to break that down for you just a little bit. Your brain is a goal achieving machine. What is in your brain, what is in your beliefs, what is in your thoughts will direct you consistently to the right places and to the right efforts to achieve your goals. So your brain is like the CEO of your life. It or the director of your life movie. It tells you where to go, what to do. It gives you those insights, those moments of aha that help keep you steered in the right direction. So I want you to get your mind right so that you get your life right. We're going to get beliefs and thoughts going in the right direction so that life starts going in the right direction in the aspect that you want it to. And let me tell you another reason that it's important for you to do this right now more than ever. The world needs you. We have been going through so much change in the last few months. Just look at the news. We are in a constant state of transformation in our world. And you may not be thinking about the community or your teams or your company or your family or the larger impact that you can make on the world, but I am. I'm thinking about it for you. And I can see with the dramatic shifts going on across the globe right now, we don't need you living someone else's life. I want you living the life you were born to live and leading in all the ways that you were born to lead and that you can lead to help us solve the issues and the challenges and resolve the issues and the challenges that we have in our world. We are in the midst of so much transformation and gaps in thinking, and so the question is, how do we bring ourselves as a community, as a society, all back together? And we need your help and your contributions in doing that now more than ever. When you get into your right thinking, your right mind, the beliefs that you truly believe in, and the thoughts that resonate for you, you're going to be contributing in new ways above and beyond what you can even imagine now. And to get you started, I'm going to share with you 3 secrets that I've learned. I've coached over 1,000 professionals in my career, and much more than that. I actually just stopped counting at 1,000. And from coaching over 1,000 professionals in my career, and from my own experiences and my research with involving my clients, I've come up with a number of secrets. I want to share the answers with you about those secrets today. And secret number 1 is one thing that I want you to know about mindfulness that will completely empower your life and career. It's easy, and you don't need to take another course or read a book. We've already talked about it. It's that I want you to believe and understand. Secret number 1 is that your thoughts create your life. If you can get extremely clear on understanding that, then you will be well on your way to manage the rest of the steps, which is managing your thoughts, managing your beliefs, really digging into understanding what is meaningful for you, what resonates with you, so that you can create through your thoughts the life of your dreams. So I hope that's a aha for you, and that you will give your thoughts and your beliefs some attention. Secret number 2, one mindset related activity that you can do you can stop doing, that's what this is supposed to say, to help improve your mindset and to get more time in your day. There's something you're doing that takes time, energy, and undermines your success that I want you to stop doing today. It's easier said than done, but the first step is knowing about it. I want you to stop thinking other people's thoughts, the thoughts that you have absorbed in your life from parents and friends in kindergarten and teachers and the media, etc. We're going to stop thinking those thoughts. It's easier said than done, but just knowing that that is a goal, starting to question the thoughts that pop up in your head, starting to question the beliefs that resonate with you, is a first and critical step to adjusting your mindset and getting in the right mindset to create the life that you want. And once my clients understand this, they can start working on exercises and activities to really cement this process into their daily lives. They can, as they increase awareness around what thoughts they no longer believe in at midlife or early career, then they can concentrate on eliminating those thoughts from their regular repertoire of thoughts. So, secret number 3, the answer to creating peace and joy that you crave is to spend just 10 minutes a day doing one simple action that no one talks about. No one in leadership development and no one in professional development talks about this. But I can tell you that this daily habit of 10 minutes it helps shift my clients from a frustrating state to a state of more clarity and empowerment around designing the life of their dreams. And what is that one habit? Spend time in quiet solitude. Find a place. It might be in your backyard. It might be at a park down the street. It might be in a room with the doors shut, asking for people to respect this time, just 10 minutes. It might be sitting in your car in a quiet parking lot somewhere. Find your quiet space and just open yourself up to your thoughts in that solitude. You need solitude to be able to hear your own thinking. That's why this 10 minutes of solitude is so important for you each day. This is where you get familiar with your thoughts. You're not just unconsciously processing them, you're reflecting on them, you hear them, you bring them into your consciousness, and then you can start having that internal dialogue, that internal conversation. Is this something that I think is true as an adult at this point in my life? Is this something I still believe in? Is this something I want to be part of my regular thinking? This is what you're going to be processing in these 10 minutes of solitude. It may take a few days to be able to hear your own thoughts in the quiet solitude, because if you're not used to this, it takes some practice. But give it time. Commit to 5 days of setting a timer and sitting alone in the quiet each day for 5 days for 10 minutes each day, and process your thoughts and see if things come up for you that don't work for you anymore. Thoughts around, I'm not good enough. Thoughts around, I need to do better. I need to make more money. I need to work harder. What are these thoughts that are processing through your brain unconsciously through the day? And are they working for you? That's the secret number 3. So I challenge you to start activating these behaviors. You're going to ref- understand that your thoughts create your life. Maybe do a little bit of reading about that and thinking about that. Stop thinking other people's thoughts. Pay attention to your thoughts. Get the ones out of there that don't work for you anymore. And you're going to do that by spending time in solitude. I know how this works from seeing it over and over again with my clients. I work on mindset frequently with my clients. And one of my clients, her name is Kathy. And this is not her real picture. When I started coaching Kathy, she was a manager for a very large oil and gas company. It's a global company. They're headquartered here in Houston. And she hit every criteria for really embodying an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur. But she wasn't an entrepreneur. She had dreams and aspirations around being an entrepreneur. She had started a couple of side hustles, and but she kept going to work every day for this company, and she was miserable. She was miserable in the job, and she was having health problems. She had serious heart incident. And so we started talking about how she could shift her mindset, where way had identified a strong belief that having a paycheck is super important, highly valuable, and really the only way to run your life responsibly, getting a paycheck from a company. And that's a belief that a lot of us grew up with. And we worked on shifting that belief. She and her partner now are entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs. They're kind of serial entrepreneurs. They're so creative and so talented that they just keep developing these successful businesses and running these successful businesses. And now that she's really leveraging her creativity, her innovative skills, her interpersonal skills in an entrepreneur aspect, she's much happier, healthier, and is doing really well. Another one of my clients came to me. She's a realtor, and she came to me. She had one little 3-year-old girl, and she was interested in expanding her family with her husband, and but she couldn't really get her brain um, around being a successful parent and businesswoman. And so Alexis came to me, and we started working on mindset issues. And her belief around, she had a strong belief it's impossible to have it all. I have to be able to limit my aspirations around either career or family. And I can't really do both. No one can do both successfully. And we started on her mindset work and really empowered her deep beliefs around it's possible to have it all, and worked on that for a few months. And she really did great work around getting really embracing the beliefs around her being a very strong woman and being able to have whatever she wanted in her life. I'm happy to report that Alexis wound up having twins. She now has 3 beautiful little girls. She is an extremely successful real estate agent in the Houston area. If anyone's looking for a realtor, reach out to me. I'll connect you with Alexis. And she is not only a very successful realtor, but she is a leader in the realtor community in the Houston area. And I'm just so proud of her and happy for her, how she has learned to embrace and create and be and manage successfully and healthfully that success in her life. And my last example is myself. I come from a family that's a very limiting beliefs and around money and relationships and wellness and health and aging. And um, I'm the only one in my family to have gotten advanced degrees and to be an entrepreneur and to have had the type of career and life that I've had. And I started doing mindset work and reading Louise Hay and books by Leo Biscaya and some other books on psychology and self-help when I was about 12 years old. And that reading and understanding and attention to how the brain works and my curiosity around that has served me very well. And it's one of the reasons that I share this work with other people because I've seen the results of it. Mindset changes are tough. They don't happen with one 10-minute session in quiet solitude. They don't come with one a session of practicing new thoughts and beliefs. So, if you're interested in this journey, and particularly if you're just getting started, I do encourage you to get help and support. Maybe there's a group of friends you can pull together to work on this together. Maybe you have a coach or a therapist that you'd like to work on this with. Maybe you would like to partner up with someone at work and you can mentor each other or peer coach each other. But I do encourage you to get support and don't do this alone. It can be very difficult work. And if you're interested in a way to get support, one of the ways is I do have an online program that's a 5-day challenge that helps you to develop a very powerful mindset. You don't have to complete it in 5 days. It is self-paced for you, but it's very structured. I built it, developing it based on what I share with my clients. I include some of the exact processes and procedures and tools and information that I use with my one-on-one clients when we're doing mindset work. So that is where this has come from. There are videos, there's a workbook, and it's all online for you. And so if there's something, maybe you and a friend would like to do this together, that would be beautiful. I am available if you run into challenges. I'm a support system for you. So there's 5 days of content. If at any point you have questions about the content, please feel free to email me or message me and let me know what your questions are. And I'm happy to help you and support you through it. But you do get to learn at your own pace. The exercises are based on people I've coached who are just like you. So I vetted the tools and the systems and the processes to really be tailored to other professionals like you. There's a powerful meditation, um, and sometimes I do support a group through this work, and so please do connect with me to be updated if there's when there is a live group taking place, or just put that in the messages, the chat, and I can let you know when we're having a group. But it's time for you to put yourself first and to concentrate on this work. Get some support and go through the processes that will help you move the needle in the way that you want to and that you identified first in this presentation. Normally, this program is 237. It is not 237 today. It's 137. It's actually 40% off for you today because I really want you to be able to take advantage of this program that I've developed for you. And here's what's covered in the program. Really a deep dive into what is mindset and how does it work, your beliefs and thoughts, which ones are true for you, which ones are not, the root of all limiting beliefs that is there for almost everyone I've ever coached, and the effects that gratitude and self love can have on your beliefs and on your mindset. Now, I know that maybe right now you're kind of pushing back and you're saying, I don't have time. It's too much money, even at 137. Online programs don't help me, or this is a bad time for me. I understand, but this is important. And if you want to move the needle and really progress on your goals within the near future, then I encourage you to do this. It only takes about 30 minutes a day. The exercises are short, they're little short bites of information. It is 40% off. And I'm there for you. If at some point you get stuck in one of the modules, email me. I'll reply to you. I'm not that busy, so I can support you in your process. And you can purchase it today and use it within 60 days. The link to more information is in the chat box, and you can see what is there. What is, you can read more about what the program is. But I do encourage you right now, it's more important than ever to put yourself first and make sure that if this is a goal for you, really getting your hands around your mindset that this is something that you want to do. So do put yourself first and take a look at that link in the chat and think about if this is the right time for you. You may be pushing back, but what I see with most mid-career professionals is that mindset is an issue that's holding them back, and they do need help to move forward through that issue, including myself. No one does it alone. When we get to this point in our lives and we really want to experience a shift, we really want to experience a transformation, we really need support. Now, that can be a friend, it can be a colleague, it can be, you can engage whatever help you need and would be helpful for you now. But I do encourage you to, at this time, to break through those barriers, break through any challenges, and move forward. From my online programs, these are direct quotes taken from feedback that I've gotten from some of my online courses. I'm very proud that people have found so much value in my online programs. It means a lot to me. I have a special offer for you today, and it's that the first module is free. And here's a link to the free module in the chat box. Click on it and help yourself. There are 5 modules, and the first one's free. Take the first one, go through it, see if you like it. If you think this is really for you, then you can go to the link to purchase the remaining 4 modules and to move forward through the course in an even deeper way. I want to leave you with a quote here from the amazing Leo Biscaya, who was one of my heroes growing up. There are 2 big forces at work, and this is true for everyone in the world: our external forces and our internal forces. We have very little control over our external forces, such as tornadoes, earthquakes, floods, disasters, illness, and pain. And I would add to downsizing, challenging bosses, challenging work environments. But what really matters is the internal force. And that's where your mindset comes in. How do you respond to what's going on around you? How do you respond to daily upsets and global disasters like pandemics and wars? How do you respond? Over that, you can have complete control. It is in your control to to manage your response, and through more information and processes, you can learn and become an expert, really become like a mindset jitsu expert. And that's what I want for you as you move forward in your personal growth. I challenge you to write down one thing, one takeaway from this presentation. And if you're comfortable, share it with me in the chat or in an email. I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest takeaway today? Is it any one of these thoughts or something else? I'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to take a screenshot of this and reach out to me in any way that you'd like, or to get more information. And if you have any questions about the program, the 5-day Powerful Mindset Challenge, or anything else I've shared with you today, I'd love to hear from you. And with that, thank you so much for being here, and have a great day.